Hello guys, I hope you all are doing well and you are staying safe, and I am also hoping that you all might have learned some new skills, I guess, because I learned a lot, and I hope you all are doing the same, because that is what going to keep us sane, or else we are going to go insane in this condition. By the way, I hope you're staying safe, and to stay safe, that's all. Now let's get started with the video, and today I am here to talk about this series, that is the Red Queen series. And if you guys do not know about what this book is about, so the series that is Red Queen is a young adult fantasy fiction where we see that there is this world, there is this kingdom of Nota that is divided by blood, and these blood are of two kinds, that is silver blood and the red blood, where red blood is treated as commoners, and the people who have red blood, they are treated as slaves. They have to work as servants, or they get conscripted at certain age to fight the wars against, there's another kingdom that is Lakelands, so they fight them, and it's a trick. When we get into the story deeper, we realize that that was also a trick, because this book is full of lies and betrayals and tricks. You have to, when you will read this book, you have to take so many long breaths just to sink in the information and the things that happens around. You cannot trust anybody, and I just loved the dialogue throughout the series, that is, anyone can betray anyone, and that really is shown in this book. So we have this main character, that is Mare Barrow, who is a commoner, but she possesses the ability like silvers. Like silvers have some supernatural powers, and they are royals, and they rule the kingdom of Nota. But after discovering the thing that she is red, but she has this ability, the king and queen of the Nota tries to hide this, and they tell the people that she is some long lost princess. But in the end, things of course will, because we have these three books where the story must continue. So also we have these two princes here, where we see this love triangle forming, that is between Mare, Cal and Mevin. Now Mevin is my favorite character, and if you have read the book, you know why he is my favorite character. Of course, I pity him, because Mevin's mother is a whisperer. She can control the mind. She was like a surgeon to the brain of Mevin, and she plays so much with his brain. But I personally think that Mevin, he deserved a good fate, not the thing that happened in this book. Of course, also realize that there's this a small rebellion that is starting to happen in the this northern kingdom, and they are known as Scarlet Guards. And after the next book, that is the Glass Sword, there's not much of the happening here. We in half of the book we see how she saves people like her, and in this book they call them New Bloods. So Mare and the people from Scarlet Guard, that is Diana Farley and many others, they start to find these new bloods to fight against the kingdom, because Mare really wants to just end all the system that is happening, and she really wants the equal privileges like silvers for her own blood, for her own ones. Second book, we also realize that the prince, that is Cal, he is also with her, because in the first book, very strange yet shocking twist at the end of the book. So here Cal is with her, and Cal is also known as exiled prince. Now I am not going to spoil what, you should just read the book to find out, because this video is a non-spoiler one. So in the book, that is King's Cage, here Mevin becomes the king. Now he is a king in the second book as well. So here he he imprisons this girl Mare. He imprisons Mare, and she stays there for 6 months in those silencing stones and manacles, and she just like, all in this book, half of the time here she is just depressed, and that is all. And then there is also the work of rebellion going on. The war is about to come, and there's a lot that is happening in the book. Of course, this book slows down somewhere, and I had to push myself to read further, because same thing happens in here as well. There are some things where I have to push myself to read it. Now this one is the final installment, The War Storm by Victoria Aveyard, and here we finally see the things that there was about to come. There's war, there's betrayal, there's love, there's so many things in it, and in the starting I really, again I have to push myself to read it. But anyways, I did it, and to be honest, I really wanted to share my thoughts on this one, and I personally am not satisfied by the end of this book. Like, in the end of the book, I was just like, is it over? Like, what is actually happening? What happened? Like, there were so many questions in my mind when I finished this book, but whatever. Now, if we talk about the characters, I would say that my favorite character is Evangeline. Now, okay, if you have read these two books and you haven't read this one, then you might judge me that how can she like Evangeline Samos, but she is my favorite. After you read these books, you will just love her sass, the decision she makes, everything. She does it so nicely. Like, she's so much better than Meg, that is the main character, okay? Mare is someone, she just acts sometimes so childish. Like in the last book, she's like, don't call him Cal, call him Tiberius, and this and that. And I really, that thing was really annoying. And if we talk about the boy main character, the male main character, I like Cal, like I like his thinking, but the way he is, I don't like that. Now, if we talk about Mevin is a sweetheart, and he didn't deserve the fate that was built for him. Like, it was his mother's fault. He shouldn't have been, his end was not what I wished that he had. But what to do? That's how authors do it with the reader's mind. They just do it. Here is not to review these books, but I really wanted to see how many of you like the character Evangeline and what you think about Mare and Mevin and Cal, and there are so many others. Like Julian Jacobs, he is so sweet. Also, I like the Primes of Montfort, and those couple are so cute together. 4.5 stars out of 5 stars to the writing part, and of course characters were good, but I don't think the main character was really, sometimes she was on my nerves, and I don't. Also, I wanted to share one update that I read yesterday on the account of Victoria Aveyard, and it is that she is going to release a book in 2021, like it's a start of a new series, and I think it's the release date was 4th May 2021, and the name of the series, first book in the series, is Realm Breaker. I don't know if I'm gonna read that or not because of the slowness in this book. So that was all, guys. I was just here to talk about the characters actually, so I won't say that this is officially a review video, but at least I've given you, the start and what the book contains. I haven't spoiled anything. That many of you have read this book, and so that we can, interact in the comment section about the characters and the writing and the book. So that was all, guys. I hope you're staying safe, learn new things. There's a lot of things like crafting, guys. There's so much to learn, and stay safe, stay healthy, take care of your loved ones. Do tell them that you love them, because this time is something that we all need: human connections, contacts, emotions, and everything. So that was all, guys. Make sure you click on that like button if you like the video. I'm not forcing you, and if you're new here, please make sure that you subscribe my channel. That was all. Bye bye.